Everyone. Welcome to the Carbon Wrestling Duel. Today we will be the Carbon Wrestling Dinos will be facing off against number 7 Grantsville in 3A, and Carbon, as you know, ranked number 4.
Yeah, we're excited. Excuse me, about this duel. This is match 2 of the week for the Dinos. They've got a really packed week of wrestling right before the Christmas break.
Yeah, very typical around this time, just before the holidays, coming in all these duels tournaments. So yeah, should be just an exciting week and an exciting duel to add on to it.
Yeah, so they wrestled a really tough team from excuse me,
South Summit.
South Summit. I couldn't remember the name. South Summit last night came away with a hard-fought, unfortunate loss, but wrestled some really tough matches, even wrestled boys up to allow some better competition for some of their athletes. And then they'll, of course, wrestle tonight against Grantsville, and then tomorrow they're wrestling
North Stampede, if that's right.
Yeah, in Mount Pleasant. So 2 home and away, and then the coaches have arranged to, because of the depth of the team, they're going to be doing 2 tournaments. Half the team, or the majority of the team, traveling to Farmington to wrestle in the annual Christmas Clash tournament. It's a invitational tournament, and 7 of the team members will be traveling to the Reno Tournament of Champions same weekend.
Yeah, and just for tonight, just some key matchups that I think are going to be exciting night are the 106. We have Adric Jensen, a freshman, and Jaden Barlow, just 2 freshmen battling it out. Just should be just breaking through the varsity lineup, so it should be exciting. 132, we've got Evan Craner, a senior, and Gage Leffler. Evan Craner being ranked number 4 for 132 in 3A. Should be another good one. 150 should also be interesting with Pierce O'Riordan, a senior, ranked number 5 in the 144 weight class, wrestling Trace Crespin. And the final one to look out for is 190, where we have Liam O'Riordan, a junior, ranked number 4 in 175, facing Cole Hinckley, ranked number 5 in 175 as well.
Yeah, so some good matchups with early season ranking. Again, not to make that ranking set in stone, as things are still being shaken down with where kids are at. Even for weight, exactly isn't exactly where kids will be wrestling. So yeah, it looks like it's youth night, and if you saw that earlier, some Carbon Wrestling Club youth took the mat, and now our own Dinos are on the mat ready for the face-off. So again, excited for this opportunity for these boys to show their skill and enjoy the wrestling season. So hopefully you're here, and if you're not here tonight, you will be here another night. I think they wrestle again on the 8th at home. Love to have you come out and support these kids. They put a lot of work into this sport, and we can do them a great favor and show of support by showing up, and it's entertaining. Last night was super exciting.
Yes, definitely.
It's some key matchups with some ranked wrestlers. Our own ranking kids wrestle some tough kids from Camas up at South Summit, and came away victorious for those big name matchups.
Yeah, any predictions for this?
Yeah, so I've got Carbon coming to a victory. I'm not going to share my prediction on the score just yet. We'll save that to the end. But Gavin has written it down.
Yeah, I have.
I
I
can
have just
I can assure you of
just
that.
to have a little fun.
I don't want to jinx anyone, so or the kids or myself. So I'm gonna keep quiet for now, and we'll share if we're close to that. But yeah, super excited to see these kids compete. Grantsville, I don't know much about them this year so far. I don't know where they've been, but I know the program's on an upward trajectory and has been for a couple years. They've got quite a large pool of kids to pull athletes from, and I'm sure they're going to be gearing up and ready to wrestle. So.
Yeah, you can see here getting the youth of the community involved here as the wrestlers run out. They throw a shirt.
Yeah, really cool retro style T-shirts too, of the old dinosaur dino symbol that was built actually clear back in 2000, and I think we built that in 2005.
Yeah, you can see it down there on the edge of the mat. Just the
it's
top left part side of the mat right there.
The same symbol that we had put on, embossed on these mats back during Coach Smith and Coach Watkins' day, and it's a cool symbol. And I think it's got some retro feel, and boys really like it. So they had some T-shirts made.
See, we got captains in the middle now, getting ready to kick off. One thing to note before we get started, we are starting at 1:38 tonight.
We're going to pause this for the Pledge of Allegiance, and we'll be back with you here soon. All right, as the captains face off, I'm sure there's been some talk in the room previous to this about how the coaches are gonna prepare their kids each match. I don't think a lot of people realize some of the things that come into play in these dual match meets, duels that is, with the points. We need to keep points maximum if we're scoring, minimum if we're getting scored on, because every decision or outcome of the match determines team points. And so you want to win by falls and tech falls and major decisions. And if you're going to lose, you want to make sure you lose by a small enough number that you're only giving them 3 points. So we're going to start, what way we start out, Gavin?
So we are starting at 1:38 for Grantsville. We have Ben Warren, a junior, and Hayden Hunt, who I believe is also a junior.
Yeah, Hunt's looking pretty good. He's coming along with his leg ride. He's calmed down a little bit on some of his offense as well. He kind of got a little excited over the past years and wasn't able to finish things. But right there is an example.
Yeah, good attack right off the whistle there. Right there, lets him up to his feet though.
He's staying squared up well. Both wrestlers are actually. And
nice
heavy on those hips. Hayden.
In with the crossface, another score.
Looks like he's maybe wanting to concentrate on his offense, giving him those 2 point or that escape fairly easily. Good out the back door for another 3 points.
Yeah, lots of action this first period. We're almost a minute in and we've had 3 takedowns already.
Looks like he's got a tilt there. Looks like the referee's got 2, maybe 3. 2. Near fall awarded.
There we go.
Again, Hayden seems to be focusing on his offense.
Yeah, and almost gives up that 3 there. Got 30 seconds left. Scores again. We're now 14-3. 20 seconds remaining in this first round. So, yeah, lots of action again.
Oh, good come around there. It's really a matter of position and timing if you can forecast the shot before it happens. And he gets the pin.
Fall.
Nice job, Hayden Hunt. Puts the Dinos up 6-0 on the dual meet score.
Yeah, great way to start the night. So, yeah, starting off with a pin is always nice.
All right, next up we've got our returning state champ.
For 144, we have Zayden Clark, a sophomore from Grantsville, and our returning state champ, Riker O'Haran.
Riker coming off a great victory against Zane Winter from South Summit, number 2, actually number 1 ranked wrestler in 2A at 150. Riker wrestling up just for the competition and proven successful there. Having a hard time seeing. We got some fans in the way, but there's a turn you can see on the screen, and looks like he's got the gentleman on his back. I think this is the Clark kid, is the name of this Grantsville wrestler. Riker's so solid on his snap downs. Mat return, waiting for that peak. He's probably going to Turk this leg as he finishes it, if I'm not mistaken. And there it is. Brings him down. And there we go. We're up, I think 6-0 if they count those previous near fall. I don't think they have those up yet, but 4-0 on the scoreboard. He's looking for a split on a crossbody. Just beautifully for the ride here. Staying heavy, and there's the fall.
Yeah, another fall for Carbon here. Starting off the night good with 2 pins.
Yeah, we're up. Carbon up 12-0 now after that display. Good job for O'Haran. We've got some really high aspirations for that kid in the coming years, including this weekend, as he's going to battle some of the best in the nation at the Reno Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, now we've got first really key matchup of today. We've got 150 Pierce O'Riordan, a senior out of Grantsville, wrestling Trace Crespin, another senior from Carbon.
So Trace got beat up a little bit yesterday. Let's hope he can recover. Got a little gassed, if I remember right, in the third period.
Yeah, and it looks like O'Riordan is number 5 in the 3A rankings in the 144 weight class.
You know, Trace has got good balance. He's got good mat awareness. When he puts things together, it's smooth. Let's hope he can get there. You know, it's still early. You know, we're not halfway yet. Mm-hmm. So kids are still coming on, finding where their groove is. So I know Trace is one of those. He's still coming in. Good level change. He stays tight on that elbow, which is a good position to be in to prohibit getting caught. Looks like he's trying to work in a Russian there, but O'Riordan is good at staying faced. And
yeah, just kind of feeling each other out for the first little bit of this.
It's a decent setup for O'Riordan. He definitely caught Trace, but Trace is good with that whizzer. There,
flips him. No points yet.
Yeah, they gave him the 3 there.
Oh, there it is.
He's counting near fall. Nice job, Crespin.
The bar there.
He anticipated that real well, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking for the fall. Can't find it. Scores that 4 near fall. Got 10 seconds left. Up 7.
7-0, as Gavin just mentioned. 7 seconds left in the period. And it's going for Stack. Oh, nearly had the fall. Maybe one more nanosecond.
Yeah, and rounds it off, scoring another 2. Scores 9-0. Crispin's up.
Nice display, Trace. He's got his lungs with him this first period, definitely. Unfortunately, a little bit of a blood time, maybe a scratch. As they clean up. Again, the O'Riordan kid said, so you're saying he's ranked 5th?
Yeah, 5th for in 144 in 3A. So
yeah, so we don't know if he's going down or if that was just a early season. Again, these early rankings aren't precise. I mentioned last night that they should be coming out with another ranking in the coming week. And we'll keep you apprised to those as soon as we get them or hear from them. But if you're interested, all these rankings can be found on USA Utah's website, and then just click on course high school rankings.
Yeah, it looks like Grantsville with the deferral, and Crispin elects to go on top to start the second round.
So nice job, Trace, on not panicking in a kind of a scramble situation and coming out with 7 points, not including the takedown. Trace needs to return in here shortly. He's going to get
hit with the stalling here.
Nice,
gets it.
Nice toe trap there, or heel trap.
Trying to find wrist control there, but Grantsville's doing a good job preventing it.
Looking for a tilt. That's one thing the boys have done really well. I know Coach Greenhall has drilled that a lot with them.
Yeah, very, very adamant on that tilt. It's in the room.
It's a great move to score some points quick and
Crispin elects to cut him
consecutively. You can tilt a kid in short amount of time and score a lot of points.
Yeah, so I sense Trace maybe getting a little frustrated, so cuts him, but still a lot of
got the
time left on the clock.
Fireman's there, and he scores the
gets
takedown.
The 3.
He's trying for that stack again. I think he's hoping that kid will keep his head down.
Yeah, he's just trying what he's given, really.
Looking for a bar, but now he's fishing in a half. And he's got some leverage there to really, that's going to be deep if he can secure it. Oh, that's deep. Nice job, Trace. There it is.
Gets it.
Well done.
Yeah, great start to the night. 3 consecutive pins for Carbon here.
So nice bounce back for Carbon's 150-pounder, Trace Crespin. I know he's been battling the JV wrestler as of this week in the room with Sean Durant, and I think that's helped them both.
Yeah, and we've got a forfeit for LaShawn, the 157 weight class.
So LaShawn normally wrestles 150, like I just mentioned, as he lost that starting spot to Crespin in the wrestle-off this week. But they'll keep battling and make each other tougher. And the beauty of this sport is the depth can not only helps you in the room, but it helps you in the end of the year, because you can qualify more than one wrestler per weight in the state of Utah state tournament.
Yeah, and coming up, we have the 165. We have Caleb Ritter, a junior out of Grantsville, wrestling Carbon's own Jack Burdick.
Jack also coming off a great victory, wrestling up, and as he is today at 65. Wrestled the number 2 ranked wrestler in the state at 2A last night and dominated him.
Yeah, some fun throws in that match, but
I guess he did get taken off his feet, but yeah, had a great throw that was super exciting to watch. And there's a great shot level change by Jack.
Yeah, he's looking for the score there. Yeah, and he gets it.
And again, cutting him again. Of Carbon really showcasing their offense tonight. It's fun to watch. I love these matches where they score a bunch quickly. Makes it exciting. So match score, we're at 24-0. Or excuse me, dual meet score, 24-0. Match score.
Yeah, big elevated it, brings him down. Trying to work the half. Yeah, nice takedown by Burdick here.
Good level change and penetrating for that shot. Made it work.
In danger getting out of bounds, but stays in.
Looks like he's definitely looking for the fall with the legs in now. Heavy hips. Got to give it to...
Yeah, got to give it to Ritter. He's staying tough on bottom.
Ritter's fighting through. You know, I'm so glad they changed the rule on the out of bounds, Gavin.
The college out of bounds where any part of your body that needs to be in it's really helped the sport a lot, made it a lot more exciting.
You just 3-4 years ago, this would have stopped to turn the match, but we're still wrestling, and it keeps kids rewarded.
Yeah, and saved by the bell there.
Incentivized to keep wrestling even on the edge, to have that new rule. I guess it's not really new anymore. It's 4 years old, but
and Burdick scores another 4 near fall off that. We're up to 10-1. And we're back to neutral for the start of the looks like the clock isn't rolling.
Well done again, executing that. Got a little excited on the finish though, and wasn't able to settle.
Oh, it looked like he's trying to work into the throw there. And he makes it out.
Wonderful display of attack. I love it.
Yeah, lots of just attack.
It's a great confidence booster when you can do that to an
edge of the
opponent.
mat, brings him back down. Looking for another fall here.
There it is.
Yep. Yeah,
they're on a roll, Gavin. I'm excited. I can tell you what, my prediction isn't going to be, which is a good thing.
Oh, yeah, it's still a lot of matches to wrestle. So
I may have given Grantsville a little more credence, but that's okay. I don't know. I haven't seen them or done much research on them.
It looks like we've got another good matchup here. We've got Tegan Dalton, a junior out of Grantsville, who's ranked number 5th in 190, wrestling Carbon Zone, Bryson Ferguson.
I think Bryson's coming into this weight a little better every match.
Yeah, he's just getting his bearings down, figuring things out.
He's still young, just a sophomore.
Definitely a tough weight to wrestle as a sophomore.
And these it varies kid per kid, but sophomores and freshmen at 75. You may be wrestling guys that are a lot more mature in terms of their physique and growth. But the beauty of wrestling is you can make up for that in finesse as well as technique.
For sure. Looks for the fireman's there.
That's an example.
In danger.
Oh, scramble. He's still okay.
All points awarded.
Surprise! Yeah, I knew they were both out of bounds.
Yeah,
so
looked out of bounds there, and the ref calls it accordingly. So we've got no points scored. So a nice little scramble, something you don't see too often.
Oh, great idea.
Good
just
idea.
A little premature.
Yeah. No, I'm surprised by that scramble at the end for these big guys here. Not something you see too often.
Again, I love the attacks. And there we have a first stalling call on the Grantsville wrestlers. He was backing up.
They're out of bounds again. Yeah, good on the official hitting that Grantsville wrestler with the stalling.
Good wrestlers. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to back up, and it can be a defense, but you should stay with it.
Almost with the ankle pick there.
Stay with the offense. But good wrestlers. Oh, we got a little anxious there.
Yeah.
Good wrestlers always circle in if they feel like they can score. And he's got that underhook. Let's see what he can do with it. I think he may try to throw that by. Oh,
we're rounding out this first quarter. Still no points scored, but still lots of offense.
Funny though, there's no score. Like you said, no score, but yet we had a lot of action.
And looks like Carbon defers here.
This may come down to lungs, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure. Just who has the bigger lungs, who's better conditioned, and all that. Yeah, and looks like Dalton chooses bottom here. Smart choice.
Good hip heist by the Grantsville wrestler to secure the one. Escape.
Yeah, just back to the offense here.
You can keep. There you go.
There you go.
He's got a reshot.
Elevating it.
Oh.
Brings it down, no score.
There's the three. Beautifully done.
Yeah, a lot of offense, but shocking to see the first takedown being, 40 seconds into this second period. Grantsville looking maybe a little gassed here.
Bryson's looking tough, man.
Yeah,
he's got it barred up.
There.
He really just needs to walk to the head now. Oh, he lost the arm. Looks like the Grantsville wrestler's losing in his shoulder brace. I wonder if the official stopped the match. A good recovery there, chasing the hips.
Scramble, tries to elevate, got to return him.
Good job. Let's have an equipment timeout there. That's good on Bryson. If you can follow a kid's hips who's just busting everything he can to get out, he's wasting a lot of energy, and you're not so much on top.
It's a good way to ride it out.
Looks like Grantsville coach is wanting to maybe tape his I think that's a good call on the official not to necessarily do that, though, to give his wrestler a break. If it's not checked in, I think you have to, unless it's impeding the performance. But
yeah.
So that makes the match score to 3-2 with those two escapes by Dalton Teagan. That's his name. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Second takedown of the match. Again scored by Ferguson here. In danger, going out of bounds there, keeping his toe in. And that rounds off the second.
This may be one of the best matches I've seen Bryson wrestle, honestly. He's doing well.
Yeah, lots of improvements.
Nice job, Ferguson.
Yeah, nice offense there. The match stops.
Oh, we got injury.
Oh, looks like the shoulder could be because of the brace there.
Darn it. You hate to see when kids have injuries. Already nursing something, and then nothing against Bryson. That was totally legal.
Yeah, it pains my heart to see the wrestlers with the shoulder braces on. It really does.
Unfortunately, Gavin knows all too well.
Those who know, shoulders hurting just thinking about it.
Not to make light of it by any means.
No, just some tough kids out there wrestling through injury.
But yeah, nice display of offense for Bryson. His timing seems to be right on. I think they're going to call it. So that'll be injury default, which is another 6 points.
Yeah. Still a really good performance from Ferguson there. And
he was up 13-2 before it ended.
Yeah, match score raised to 36-0. Carbon leading.
So let's hope that Dalton can recover and get some rest over the holiday and come back.
Yeah, and we're coming up to our second key match tonight. We've got Liam O'Riordan, a junior who's ranked number 4 in the 175 weight class.
Oh, we got
yeah. And his opponent, Cole Hinckley from Carbon, who's number 5th in that 175 weight class.
So that's a stalling call because he didn't come prepared to wrestle.
It's interesting to see that stalling call at the beginning of the match. I mean, I guess his shoelace was untied, just something you don't see too often.
So Cole had a great tournament this past weekend at the Dave Smith Memorial. He did really well on finishing his shots. So let's look to this. As Gavin mentioned, this could be a key matchup with two wrestlers ranked around the same in the same classification. So just different weights, right?
Yeah, so, just typical of this kind of early to mid-season. Just wrestlers not sure exactly where they're going to be at. So Hinckley tried the roll through there.
He's dangerous with that. If he can settle, it may work for him here. Looks like he's attempting to get some weight distribution back to get away, and see if he can do it. If he tripods up at the right time.
Tries that roll through again.
Okay, you got to go to something else now. Put two together, Coleman. And Grantsville wrestlers doing a good job of covering hips.
And looks for the escape. Can't seem to find it there. It's good staying moving.
There we go.
And he gets up.
Scores the escape.
Yeah, rounding off this first period, the score is 1-3 with Grantsville leading.
And that'll take us to the end of the first. Into the second period, of course. I think the officials just reiterating that we had a stall call, but also checking on whose choice.
Yeah, and Grantsville's choice. Grantsville defers, and Hinckley chooses bottom. Good sit out.
Oh, we got a lock hands, technical violation. Yeah. That'll put Cole up another point. Scores 2-3. This is something Cole's movement on bottom off the whistles helped tremendously. Situations especially like that.
Oh, Grantsville's got a little high there. Stays moving. Looks like he was trying to go for that roll again.
Coleman's coming up.
Just fighting hands. He's got to move his feet here, though. Into the mat here.
2-3 if Cole can score. He ties it up.
Yep,
there it is.
Ties it up right here.
1 minute left in the period. See if Coleman can put together some offense.
Yeah, and looks like Grantsville again with another takedown here. Score is 3-6. Minute left in this second.
Let's go, Coleman.
Keeping his toe in bounds, and he goes out of bounds there.
Still very manageable. It's still only second period, so we got a chance to. He's got a chance to battle back. If he can just stay with the movement, things are going to happen. Good things will happen. Move his feet a little bit.
Yeah, Grantsville with that crossbody wrist control there. I know Hinkley here is doing a good job of moving on bottom. It's making hard for O'Riordan to score here. And he gets another escape, cuts the lead down to 2. Cole looking maybe a little gassed out here. Still lots of offense. And saved by the bell there. Score is 4-6. Heading into the third. And Grantsville's choice likes to go neutral here. Good nice shot from Cole, tries to finish.
Here's where Coleman's done a lot of improvement. Let's hope he can continue to be offensive. He's down 2 points, a minute 30 left. This is where matches are won.
Yeah, you got to remember to stay in a good stance there.
Oh, good job. Oh, darn it. Little scramble got him in trouble. But
yeah, creating this scramble. Falls to his back. Ref doesn't appear to be counting. Yeah, we're down to a minute left in this third round. Looks like Grantsville could be potentially dangerous there with that shoulder. Looking for the fall. Staying tough on bottom there. And he gets it. So.
Well, that's a good match for Coleman. He's done some amazing things this season in his improvement. And that he wrestles that kid again. You'll get him. Nothing against O'Riordan. Though he really did come out on top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and looks like another forfeit for this 215 weight class. Yeah, and that changes the score to 36-6 here. Yeah, so. Yeah, no, we're on to our 285 weight class. Trenton McGuire, a senior out of Grantsville, against Jared Simmons from Carbon.
So, I think these are. I don't know much about this heavyweight. I want to say I remember him from last year. What's his name again?
Trenton McGuire.
I could be mistaken, but Jared's looking tough. For a big guy. Jared's got a lot of agility.
Yeah, he really knows how to move, especially in this 285 weight class.
You don't see a lot of deep double single legs, and yet in this weight, but Jared's not afraid to go after it. A nice throw, sits and settles just right.
He's looking for the fall.
He's gonna get the fall here. He lifts the head a little bit.
It's like McGuire's trying to roll through.
There it is.
There's the fall.
Wow, 48-6. They're running away with this. That's awesome for the Dinos. Good job on that fall for Jared Simmons. He's having a great season thus far.
Yeah, now we head into our 106 weight class, which is Adric Jensen, a freshman out of Grantsville, versus Jaden Barlow, another freshman out of Carbon. So good to see these two young guys breaking the varsity lineup here.
So Jaden has had a little bit of varsity experience. Ooh, I like the call.
Yeah, and hit with another stalling for not
If you
being
don't
ready.
come ready to wrestle, this official's going to ding you. It's not a bad idea to incentivize these kids to be getting out there quickly and ready to go. He's got to get home. That's the deal. He wants to get home. So Barlow wrestled varsity at the duels, the Carbon duels, the Dave Smith Memorial duels. So he's had some experience, and I think it's paid off. He's
got on the shot here.
Nice.
Circle. Scores the 3 in the first 30 seconds of this first round.
He's got wrist control, looking for that tilt. Nice job.
He gets it. Looks like ref's holding the 4 there. Kind of a precarious position for Barlow there.
Yeah, I've never seen him.
He's got to break that lock to get his points, though.
There
it is. Yeah, it brings him up to 7-0 with a minute left in this first round.
There's a stack. Oh, and he's going to get it. There it is.
There we go.
Wow. Great display for the Dinos tonight.
Another dominant win for the Dinos.
That's a lot of money being raffled off right now. 20 bucks a pop at 54 points.
Yeah, it's over $100 now.
If you're a Carbon High student and you're not here, you're missing out on an opportunity to win some cash. So, Greenhall's bumped up to 113.
Yeah, and his opponent Brady Kewen, out of a sophomore out of Grantsville here.
Jantz not afraid, as always, to just hammer his offense onto kids.
Yeah, and this is just more what we see, cutting him, a lot of offense on your feet from Jantz here.
Very confident with the underhook, and even almost blatantly displaying his hips for an attack, just to catch kids, because he's so good on his feet with balance and timing.
Yeah, and he cuts him again here.
So Jantz is one of those 7 wrestlers. I think it's Jantz, Riker, Jack. I know Cohen's going, and maybe Caden Smith and Ashton are the ones headed to Reno. And I know they have some big aspirations for those kids, or some.
Definitely a great opportunity for those wrestlers to go to Reno and perform.
Which is one of the premier tournaments in the nation. So they'll be leaving for that long drive on Thursday morning, tomorrow morning, I believe, in preparation for their weigh-ins on Friday.
So he brings him to his feet.
There's the 3.
Yeah, now scores 12-3. Little bit of action going out of bounds there. Just the student section is not happy about it.
Interesting. I mean, I know Jantz does tend to be heavy-handed on the push-up. I think if that official or if the wrestler wouldn't have retaliated, he probably wouldn't have thought twice about just ignoring what happened. But I don't think he meant any harm. I think he's just being physical.
Yeah, rounds off the first score is 12-4 with Greenhall leading.
You know, wrestling is there's a head game element, of course, just like any sport, and you try to get into the head of your opponent as you break and do things. It's a battle, and
Strange position here for both wrestlers.
I think Jantz is still comfortable. He's just been on the mat so much. He's just comfortable, kind of Gumbying around that.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for a near side cradle, maybe.
Definitely moving away to offense on his feet, and now he's looking for a cradle here, and he gets the fall. Yeah, another good win for Carbon here. Raises the score to 60-6 in dominant fashion.
That's some good time to educate Jance maybe as to why the official called that unsportsmanlike. I know. There'll probably be some opportunity in the room to fix that.
Now, for the 120 matchup tonight, we have Jaden Smith, the freshman out of Grantsville, wrestling our JJ Munoz, senior out of Carbon.
So JJ didn't make weight last night, unfortunately for him. So he didn't get a wrestle. So he learned his lesson, I believe, and he's here tonight at 120. And he's doing well on his feet.
Yeah, brings him up again. Gets the next takedown. Be looking for the fall here. Gets the 4 near fall instead. Scores 10-2 as he cuts him.
We got blood. Looks like a blood.
Yeah.
Blood timeout.
Yeah, I haven't got to see JJ wrestle too much this year, but
he's a transplant, but he has roots here. He wrestled here as a middle schooler, moved north in Salt Lake, and then moved back last year. And
I think there were some issues with his transfer. Yeah, just
last year, but he's definitely a Carbon County native, and just moved back and has had a really good season thus far.
Yeah, gets the 3 there. It's 13-1, so next takedown should be the tech. Or excuse me, no, it wouldn't.
He needs a few more points, so it's 16-2. He's going to get it here if he doesn't get the fall.
And
there
he gets
it is.
The fall there.
Wow, so 66-6.
Yeah, 2 matches left. We've got our 126 match coming up. Alex Madrigal, a junior from Grantsville, wrestling Caden Smith, a sophomore out of Carbon.
So Caden just a sophomore. As we've talked about him in the past, a very dangerous wrestler with some exciting throws and hips. Great action on his hips.
Yeah, lots of action leads to wrestlers going out of bounds there.
He does a great job with his body type.
And he tries the chin whip there. Can't find anything, though. Yeah, ends up with Grantsville scoring the takedown early in this first round.
Nice job.
Reversal.
Headlock. He's brutal with this. He's brutal.
For the fall.
That's tight.
Yeah, brutal position. Still looking for that fall, and he gets it.
I think this is a great display. I think that Grantsville was counting on that one. Great job, Caden Smith.
Yeah. Yeah, the score is now 72-6, coming into the final match of the night.
And this is a highlight match, right?
Yeah,
you talked about this one.
Probably best match of the night so far. We've got Evan Cranier, senior, who's number 4 in 132, wrestling Gage Leffler. Wrestling maybe a bit up, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, again, like we mentioned before, Gage's his weight hydration tests
looks like
kind of came out to a disadvantage of him. He's a light 32 pounder, and his plan, his weight loss plan, doesn't let him go down, which is good in a way that the science has been done, but he's still maturing, just a sophomore, and he's wrestling kids a lot heavier than him and even more mature.
Yeah, lots of action from the start here for Grantsville. Yeah, so Grantsville's leading 8 with 40 seconds into this first round.
Looks like Craner's going to give him the one. He's feeling pretty confident on his feet. Tried Prescott there. Ooh, he tried the Russian wrist. And there's the.
And he gets the 3.
We used to call that the boomya, where you have the leg and go for the cradle, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tilt from Grantsville here. Ref's counting. Towards those 4 points. So we're in range, just one more turn, and that's the tech fall.
Great display for Evan from Grantsville. And wow, that'll do the match.
Yeah, and that wraps up for tonight. Final score is 72-11 with the victory for Carbon.
Well, that was quicker than we thought, but entertaining. So that's a victory for Carbon and a victory for those of you in attendance who are Carbon students, because you now are in the raffle to win some money.
It's like $150.
That's awesome. It's great sportsmanship, I'm sure, being displayed here as they congratulate and thank each other for the competition. As we wish Grantsville a safe travel back and wish them the best of luck.
We want to reveal our score predictions, or?
I was way off. I gave Grantsville
well.
a little bit more credence than they earned, and that goes to show, I think, how dominant Carbon was in this display. They were ready. I think they warmed up yesterday.
It looks like you had Carbon winning 24-48.
Definitely 3 matches swung differently than I thought, which is awesome. I'm very happy to.
I also was wrong with the 20-50 prediction, but
so Coach Greenhall made this prediction in much closer than we did, and he knows his team better than we do.
Yeah, definitely. So. He's in the room coaching all that, but.
Well, thank you again for attending and or listening to us. We're grateful to be able to do this and help out with a sport that we love and a group of boys and men, if you will, who share this sport with us as we're spectators.
Great group of young guys. If you definitely have the chance, if you're a local and you have the chance to come and watch one live in person, it's definitely a good experience, especially with all these the giveaway if you're a student. But yeah,
very
definitely
cool.
Coming up. Very cool.
Okay, thanks. I'm Brock.
This is Gavin.
Thanks for